Hello, so today a few things are going on. This really was supposed to be a Cripple showcase, but it more ended up being like a relook at Corvus after the nerf, because since he got nerfed, like, was it like 2 updates ago? Maybe it was last update, I don't know. No, it was 2 updates ago, I think. Or maybe even 3, who knows? I actually haven't used him at all, so it's been a long time since I've used Corvus, so it's finally time to look at Corvus again, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts ish. But before that, let's just get right into the Cripple Moab. So Cripple Moab got a very interesting buff. It actually has gotten a few buffs recently where it starts to do more damage, oddly, even though it feels like it's supposed to be a support tower. So now it's kind of like a damage and support tower, which seems pretty counterintuitive. But I guess if you buff it enough, it will be good and its role will change. So basically, it does an AoE type damage. So if you have like 502 sniper, you actually get like a fairly decent damage. But I honestly, like, if you're doing black borders, wouldn't really rely on it too much. It's like nothing groundbreaking, but a few people have done some cool challenges with it. Yeetus did a pretty cool challenge with the, what was it, the 502, yeah, the 502 sniper. I was actually like trying to kind of replicate like that similar power on other maps, but I honestly couldn't really get it to work. So maybe if I look at like some tips and tricks on how to do that, I could figure out something like that. But I don't know. I just had a lot of trouble, and to me it was underperforming a lot. But for the 520, obviously you aren't gonna get as much damage, but you will get the good stun and like the good debuff. So I guess there's that, which is pretty interesting. Here I'm gonna just be using a 502. And for this run, I'm just going to be getting Corvus, the 502, no, 520 sniper. What am I saying? It's 520. These cross paths are confusing. We'll have the spines just to clean stuff up, and I'm going to OC it. Overclock probably could be cut in this run, and that would end you off with like 100, like 8,000 cash or something like that. I don't know, which would be pretty good, but I did not do that, so, oh well, here we are. So Corvus, back to Corvus. Corvus is still like really strong. You'll see just his strength coming out. I know when used properly, this Cripple Moab can be strong, but it's really mostly Corvus doing a lot of the work. And I still have the same exact complaints since the last time I used him, like 3 months ago, and that is that he is super annoying to use. I do not want to be hitting these same 2 buttons for like the first 80 rounds of the game. Actually, no, it's not first 80. It's first, like, 95. Actually, no, because you start on round 6. So first, like, 84 rounds of the game, you're just hitting recovery and nourishment, recovery, nourishment, recovery, nourishment, and that just keeps on going. So you can see, like, throughout this whole entire recording, while I've been blabbering on, I've just been hitting either the recovery or nourishment button, and I think like I just used spear twice in the mid game. So yeah, that's basically peak core gameplay. And if you want something interesting with Corvus, the late game's still really interesting. It definitely got balanced out, so his items are definitely not as strong, but they're still pretty powerful. They're still fun to use. It's really fun to see the hand go slappy slap slap slap, like you'll see on the DDTs and the bad, and the overload just makes a big kaboom, and it's really fun. However, honestly, it is not worth hitting recovery and nourishment 45 times. I just hate to say it. I really wish they probably could just like nerf some of the late game abilities just a little bit, because they still are very strong, but just do something with like recovery and nourishment, because it is far too boring, and it's just not fun to play with Corvus. Like, people could give their other opinions, and I might like make more of an in-depth video about Corvus, like why nobody wants to use him, because I personally don't see. So maybe put in the comments like if you use Corvus, why, like if you don't, which I assume would be a lot of people, like why not also. So yeah, just there's that. Like in the since the nerf, I really haven't seen any, like actually anybody use Corvus, and that's like coming from the expert Chimps community, and I guess Mapless too. I don't know, perhaps, but yeah. So there is that. And lastly, just to round things off, this run in general, Cripple Moab, I guess, did all right, pretty good. It's not really the most optimal of showcases, because it's more Corvus doing a lot of the work at the end, but Cripple Moab still does noticeably a lot. He does stun a lot. The stun is very good. The debuff is very good. And it also comes with some fairly decent damage. If you have 502 and you overclock it, it's pretty good damage. But I honestly just prefer the 520 over that. Maybe I'll do a 2 megapop showcase with 502 on a map that isn't a beginner map, like ISAB. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to leave off with some music. I hope it's not copyrighted, because I know that all of my all of my copyright-free music is starting to get copyrighted now for some reason, and it's quite a pain. So yeah, that's all, and bye. Thanks for watching. If you want to help out the channel, you can check out these new videos, like and subscribe for more content, support the channel by becoming a member, and joining the Discord to chat with the community. Bye!